the owners just not having a clue on things. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but when you see ex-Sabres legends coming back to celebrate their time wearing knockoff jerseys, it just looks terrible.
Man, they
How do you
or did you see their names being spelled wrong too? Like
spell wrong?
how do you
How do you spell a name wrong of one of your best players ever
So
and
wait,
have their logo off
economic?
center?
remind me. So sorry, what happened?
So last year, in the 50th anniversary of the Buffalo Sabers, we had a big celebration. JJ, if you want to stand up and do a little twirl while I tell this story because he's wearing the jersey. It was this big celebration. You know, they released that beautiful jersey, and what they did was they brought in all these old legends who are gonna wear the old jerseys and come and drop pucks and sign things. But the thing about the Sabres is, I don't know if they didn't have a stock of all jerseys. If you look in the top right, I have a goat head jersey, and that has taken me, 17 years to find one. Like, they're incredibly hard to find. So they ordered knockoffs from China and gave them to the alumni. So you have guys like Dave Anderchuk, Sabres legend, and his name is spelt wrong, and the logo doesn't. It's not square on the jersey.
It's not
It's
even close.
embarrassing. It's brutal. It's disrespectful. There's no excuse for it. It's almost as if Tim Pagula really wanted to buy the Bills and bring a Super Bowl to Buffalo, and just kind of bought the Sabres to go along with it to make him some money.
See, like it drives me wild because every time I look at like the Saber social media, they have an amazing social media presence. They're clearly putting money towards marketing. Like they got to put some of that money towards their actual hockey operations. It doesn't make sense.
So I think like what JJ said too. I mean, it's really hard to judge teams this year because it is a COVID year. The Pagula's two main industries are tourism and oil, which have taken the biggest hits from COVID. So I think like there was a report that outside of hockey and football, they had to lay off all their restaurant staff, they had to close hotels, things like that. So obviously, the fact that they are trying to spend to the cap in a COVID year that's good, but it's everywhere else where the meat got trimmed, and it didn't just start with the COVID year. They were doing this last year when it came out a leaked article that they weren't going to spend any more money on Sabres, scouts and general managers because they're saving up for a super yacht that they want to build, and so all the money's going towards that. So it's crazy to me how the lack of respect they have for the Sabres name, the organization, especially when you look at the Bills. They're becoming the premier organization in football right now. They're hardworking. They love their fans. Every free agents want to go there. Everyone who plays there loves it. It's just such a great winning culture. And then you have the Sabres, who maybe in the next 3 years they'll get the same amount of wins that the Bills had last year. God only knows if we're that lucky.
I do believe the Pagulas took a hands-on approach with the Bills, but then took it off, and now you're seeing success there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe they were very hands-on at the start, and we all know the
Yeah.
Bills weren't very good for a long time. And now they've taken their hands off. They put people in who know what they're doing, and just like that, the Bills are good. Another point I want to bring up, it was also Vancouver's 50th anniversary last year, and when they brought the Legends out, because Austin was saying, oh, they might not have had the goat head jerseys in stock. And what the Canucks did is they remade the jerseys those players wore, but in Adidas fashion. So there's clearly, if the Vancouver Canucks can clearly do that and contact Adidas or whoever and ask them to build those jerseys, why can't Buffalo? It
Excellent
looks
point to bring up,
terrible.
JJ. The Sabres tried to do that, but they kept handing that job around to contact Adidas. That there's an actual deadline you have to put in to submit for new jerseys for the year, and they missed the deadline.
So that again just shows that they either don't care or they don't know what they're doing. I mean, those are
They're
legends that were
solely penny
disrespected.
pinching.